Welcome back to Asia Inspires. Today I'm going to be giving you 5 things that you can do to improve your mental health. And these things you can do every day. But of course, before we get started, make sure that you subscribe and that you hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time that I post a video. Let's go ahead and get started. As I said, we're going to be discussing 5 things that you can do every day to improve your mental health. The first thing that you can do is to exercise. Exercising is not only good for your physical health, it's also good for your mental health because it promotes neural growth, it helps change patterns in your brain, and it just overall makes you feel good. It releases oxytocin, which helps you to feel good and just lifts your spirits up. Now, I know if you're anything like me, you hate exercising. But there are all kinds of things that you can do to exercise that doesn't involve going to a gym. So you can go for a walk for 30 minutes every day or, a couple times a day. You can join a dance class. You can turn on some music and just dance. Just anything that's getting your heart pumping and that's getting you some type of exercise. So if lifting weights is not your thing, you can try Pilates. You can try even yoga. You can try swimming, whatever it is that you like, just find something that is getting you physically active. The second thing that you can do is to get sunshine. A lot of us, particularly in the Black community, are vitamin D deficient because we don't spend a lot of time outside. We tend to avoid being outside, especially when you're in Texas and it's 107 degrees outside. However, vitamin D, which you get from the sun, can help with serotonin, and you tend to feel better when you're receiving vitamin D, when you have serotonin in your body. And people tend to not feel as good in the winter months when the days are shorter and the sun is not out as much, or even in states like Oregon and Washington where the sun doesn't come out a lot, because the sun helps boost you mentally. Make sure that you're using your sunscreen though, so that you're not outside and you're exposing yourself to the sun's harmful rays. So you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone by taking a walk for 30 minutes and you're getting some vitamin D and you're getting some exercise. It's also important for if you're feeling like you're experiencing depression or anxiety for you to go get your vitamin D levels checked, because that really could be the issue. It could just be that you're vitamin D deficient. The third thing that you can do is to hug someone. A lot of people are not touchy-feely, but hugs release oxytocin, which is a feel-good hormone. It helps you to feel better. And studies have shown that hugs reduce pain and just overall increases your well-being and makes you feel better. A well-known family therapist, Virginia Satir, says that we need 4 hugs a day for survival, 8 hugs a day for maintenance, and 12 hugs a day for growth. How many hugs a day are you getting? A lot of us are hug deprived. So go out and find a family member, a friend, someone that you love and trust, and get those hugs in. Another way that you can increase your mental health is by eating healthier. This one is probably one of the most difficult of the 5. And that's because a lot of us don't have access to healthy foods. But there are more and more studies that are showing that there is a link between your mental health and your gut health. So when you are eating sugary foods or foods that are high in high fructose corn syrup and other fatty foods like we eat in the Western hemisphere, then you are not helping your mental health. The study in the link between gut health and mental health is still being studied. However, there have been some demonstration that when you eat healthier, you feel healthier mentally and of course physically as well. The last thing that I want to mention is resting. We live in a grind culture that is telling you, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Or you got to make sure that you are working this hard, all day, 7 days a week, 24/7, if you want to get from point A to point B. But you might not make it to point B if you do not rest. Rest is so important for your body. I don't care what other YouTubers say or people on TikTok or whatever tell you that, you can, like I said, you can rest when you're dead, or if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to get rich people don't sleep, this long. They're always grinding. I don't care what they say. Rest is so important. Rest helps your body to repair itself. Rest helps your mind to relax. And like I said, if you do not rest, your body will force you to rest. And that could be either in an early death, it could be in passing out, it could be where you just feel like you can't move, you can't do anything because you're so tired. So it's important for you to aim for 7 to 8 hours a night. However, keep in mind, getting too much rest is also not good. So if you're finding yourself sleeping too much or not getting enough sleep, it's important for you to seek out a mental health professional. However, if you know that you are only getting 4 hours of sleep every night, 5 hours of sleep every night, try doing things like putting your phone down at least 30 minutes before it's time for you to rest. Take melatonin. Melatonin should not be used every day. If you are finding that you're having to depend on melatonin in order to get a good night's rest, then it's also important for you to seek out a mental health professional or your primary care physician. But doing things like exercising is going to also help you to be able to rest better at night. Putting your phone away, so not putting it on the bed, not watching TV before you go to sleep, can also help you to relax. And if you read before you go to sleep, or if you turn on some rain sounds or some type of calming sounds, will help you to relax. Doing stretching, yoga before bed, try various things so that you can get better sleep. And invest in your rest. Invest in good sheets and good blankets and good pillows, a good mattress. I know that's also expensive, but don't underestimate the power of a good night's rest. That can really boost your mental health as well. So that is all that I have for today. I hope that you learned something as usual. If you did, make sure that you comment. I want to know, what are you going to incorporate starting this week? What is your goal that you're going to be working on in order to improve your mental health? And what's something that you're already working on? Maybe you are getting enough hugs throughout the day. Maybe you are getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Either way, comment what it is that you want to improve on, and maybe some things that you are currently working on or that you do well. Once again, I'm Asia from Asia Inspires, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and that you improve your mental health.